let's watch our video about stereotype of some areas in the hood. First, we are going to provide the definition of some terms in Chapter 6, Intercultural Competence. They are stereotype, bias, discrimination, racism, and prejudice.
The first definition is stereotype. According to the book Intercultural Competence, Interpersonal Communication Across Cultures, stereotypes are a form of generalization about some group of people. When people stereotype others, they take a category of people and make assumptions about the characteristics of all people who belong to that category. The sequence of stereotyping is that the vast degree of differences that exist among the members of any one group may not be taken into account in the interpretation of messages.
According to Cambridge Dictionary, bias is the action of supporting and opposing a particular person or thing in an unfair way because of allowing personal opinions to influence your judgment.
Prejudice refers to negative attitudes toward other people that are based on faulty and inflexible stereotypes. Prejudiced attitudes include irrational feelings of dislike and even hatred for certain groups, biased perceptions and beliefs about the group members that are not based on direct experiences and first-hand knowledge, and a readiness to behave in negative and unjust ways toward members of the group. Whereas prejudice refers to people's attitude or mental representation. The term discrimination refers to the behavioral manifestation of those prejudice. Thus, discrimination can be thought of as prejudice in action.
About racism, the word racism itself can evoke very powerful emotional reactions, especially for those who have felt the oppression and exploitations that stem from racist attitudes and behaviors. From members of the African American, Asian American, Native American, and Latin cultures, racism has created a social history shaped by prejudice and discriminations. For individual members of the group, racism has resulted in the pains of oppressions.
And next, we are going to talk about 3 stereotypes we Vietnamese people often have about Vietnam from difference in the world. Now, let's watch these 3 short videos to discovering.
Okay.
Can you see here?
Yes.
Oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Vietnam. Oh, I have heard that all Vietnamese people eat dog meat. Is it true? Oh no, I have never eaten dog meat. Talking about eating dog meat, people in over the world often think about some countries like South Africa, China, Thailand, and Vietnam.
According to the Vietnamese website Văn hóa ăn thịt chó, eating dog meat is a culture of Vietnamese people. The author Nguyễn Quang Thiều showed 3 reasons why Vietnamese people eat dog meat. He said,
I think eating dog meat doesn't affect on Vietnamese culture, so don't say that eating dog meat is bad.
with honor is an author, a person working on culture. While many people say that culture, humanity, morality when it comes to eating dog meat, the author Nguyễn Quang Thiều disagrees that eating dog meat is not an issue of culture or humanity. It's only food in general.
It's also according to the website. Trần Quốc Minh Thông said that each country has personal culture, personal values. For our country, Vietnam, we are proud of our culture in a long time, including eating dog meat. or cat meat. Nothing is worthy to be tried to show for all our friends in the world about the culture of our own country. According to Thanh Hải, food is a part of culture. Every country in the world has the culinary culture of their own. That is one of the tourist attractions. People go over the world not only for sightseeing, but also to enjoy the delicious food. With Vietnamese, dog meat is a specialty. So when you visit the country of Vietnam, learn about Vietnamese culinary culture. You should not belittle the food.
However, we should know that not all Vietnamese people eat dog meat. More and more people don't eat dog meat with their personal reasons. According to a survey of Thanh Niên newspaper, in over 2,200 personal views are asked. The race of people who supported to eat dog meat equal with the race of people who disagreed.
And the reason they said that we shouldn't eat dog meat because, firstly, lack of eating dog meat, it doesn't make our life pain or unbalanced. Secondly, dog is the friendliest animal with people. The last one is eating dog meat is not a Vietnamese culture. We should open mind and get on well with people in the world. I am an example. I'm Vietnamese, but I have never eaten dog meat. I have a pet, it's a dog. He helps me happy whenever I play with him. I consider he is my best friend. That's the big reason I don't eat dog meat and always care when seeing some people who eating dog meat.
So, many Vietnamese people eat dog meat, but not all. It's not totally good or totally bad. It depends on your opinion and your culture. This is a really important stereotype for all of us. And next, let's watch another interesting one.
Hello Hiền, long time no see.
Hello anh, long time no see.
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good.
I heard that you have just come back from Korea.
Yeah, so last month I and my parents went to Korea to travel.
Nice. Can you tell me something about Korea?
Everything in Korea is good, and special is food. Food is very good. I really like it.
Yes. And how about people?
People is very friendly and very cute.
Yes. I heard that all Korean cosmetic surgery.
No, I don't think so. I saw many people they don't have a cosmetic surgery.
Really?
So, you know what is cosmetic surgery?
No, I don't.
Cosmetic surgery is an immediate intervention on the human body, trying to development of scientists to help people become more beautiful. This is website you can research and find many information in here.
If you want to have a beautiful face, you can go to Seoul. This was shared by New York Particle Mark after a long business trip to Seoul, South Korea. Mark was really surprised about cosmetic surgery industry in Korea and the more surprised when the reason for plastic surgery is so popular in this country. In Korea, there is an incredible number of women and men who look like prince and princess. Suggestion from relatives: you will be more beautiful if you have compact teeth. Is considered very normal. This country has spent a lot of money to modify the part of the body from nose high to teens. Some estimate people will actually make you shock. A cosmetic surgery hospital can accommodate about 10,000 patients a year.
Korea has the highest rate of per capita cosmetic surgery in the world. It is estimated about 1/5 to 1/3 of women in Seoul have touch gallery. 50 to 20% of customers are men. For Korean parents, the gift of high school graduations to prepare for college is most common, nose surgery or eyelid surgery. This beauty gift It's bright from $1,000 to $3,000 in the hope that their children will look perfect in the future.
It is worth mentioning that the plastic surgery is even the constant and encouragement Korean parents. In fact, with nearly half the Korean population living in Seoul, the city has become more crowded and competitive than ever. Moreover, since companies are required to attach a protein to the rhythm, the organ become more important than ever. In addition, cosmetic surgery has negative side. The first wastes a lot of money for cosmetic surgery.
The second, cosmetic surgery is the cause of pain. The third, some couple divorce cause of cosmetic surgery.
Also, mental long-term emotional damage behind every evil phrase is a human story. So, why do people think of Koreans do cosmetic surgery? Because Korea is a leader in the plastic surgery industry, isn't it a nationalist movement? The second is cosmetic surgery is one of the cultural background of the Koreans. The beautiful from inside isn't enough, but the beautiful is also showed outside.
Hi, you're the host here?
Yes, this is my house.
I want to rent a room over here.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. There is no empty room.
What happened? But please help me.
No.
Please help me because this is last house I find over here.
Don't
I
talk
really need
to
a
me.
room.
Yes.
I really need a room
But
here.
I'm so sorry. Please go to another place.
Please help me.
No.
Please.
Sorry, so sorry.
The third stereotype is people have tattoos are bad people. According to the links KissHealth.org, tattoos is apparently a kind of body art. A design is made by puncturing the skin with needles and injecting ink, dyes, and pigments into deep layers of the skin. And many people think that people who have tattoos are bad people. According to the links Kailash retrieves group8-Nguyễn.com, there are many stereotypes of tattoos. They think that people who have tattoos are criminals, thieves, felons, rebellious, and disputed. They think that tattoos is connected to unhealthy things and having negative effect to human dignity, ethics, and lifestyle. Moreover, people who have tattoos are more likely to suffer discriminations than the normal people, especially when applied for a job. Many people were rejected for applying a job because they have tattoos in their bodies. And a person named Middleton, 21 years old, a student of University of Social Science and Humanities, shared, "As a student, I also often find more jobs. I once applied for a job in a fast food restaurant. After looking at the records and interviews, I was received. But when I go to work, I have to wear a short t-shirt as a uniform. So the boss saw my tattoos and he didn't accept me anymore. It is a stereotypes about tattoos, about people with tattoos.
According to the website linkedin.com, the reason why many people are biased against tattoo is by the 19th century, criminals used to work in states, and each of these states had its own symbolic tattoo. Since then, many people consider tattoo a sign that identifies a criminal. However, tattoo is a kind of body art. It can help people hide scars on their body. People tattoo to express their personality, and they tattoo meaningful symbols, for instance, tiger, dragon, and snake. People should give up judgments and stereotypes about tattoo because tattoo cannot prove who they are. In conclusion, there are many other stereotypes in the world. However, nothing is completely true. We should give up the stereotypes so we can stop hurting the innocent people. We should focus on the positive side and forget about the negative side to have a happy life. Thank you for listening, and we will see you the next time.